So what's good?
I have an interview tomorrow morning.
Oh, swag. Who with?
The same gas station I worked. Well, not the same, but the same brand of chain of gas station. So I literally put in my application at like midnight on Thursday, or even later than that, maybe. And then I got a call at like noon on Friday, and I'm like, I've never heard back from a company that quickly, but it had to be not because I was like I don't know, I guess I'm especially qualified because I worked there before, but they're like, oh, we don't have to train this person, let's hire them.
Yeah. I start my new job tomorrow, and then I keep working at my old job tomorrow. So for Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, and Friday this week, I work at one job from 8 to 4, and then I work at the other job from whenever I get there after 4, because I go straight from my 4 o'clock job to my other job until 9 p.m.
I wish you the best of luck.
And that's not just a one-time thing. That's going to be happening until I quit the other job, because that's going to happen eventually, because I can't keep it up.
Yeah.
So I'm going to die, but it's okay. Capitalism's evil, and I'm glad to be adding another body to the funeral pyre of the horrible, horrible exploitation of the working class.
Eat the rich.
Eventually, the pyre will be too great for those fat cats to ignore any longer.
Yeah.
Once the flames start licking at the coattails they've been riding.
This is now a Marxist podcast. We are the
has it not been since the beginning?
But now it's an explicitly Marxist podcast.
I feel like on the 4th episode we just said like communism will rise or something.
Probably, but I mean like this is our focus.
Yeah.
We're gay. We love horror, and we're big old commies. Big old commies.
We are pinkos through and through.
In this economy, who can afford not to be a communist, you know?
We are both card-carrying members of the Communist Party. Do you hear that, feds? Oh, fuck, hold on, my recording. Nope, I thought my recording fucked, but it didn't.
Woo!
God, Audacity is a piece of shit.
I know.
Come fucking get us, feds.
And Audacity.
So I did something fun last night.
Oh yeah, I'm excited to hear you talk about this.
I went to the Rochester Erotic Arts Festival, which is apparently an annual thing that happens in Rochester. That is like a big whole weekend long thing where there are like a bunch of seminars. It's like a convention for fucking, basically.
Sure.
But they were playing like the worst, like least sexy music possible. Like we were playing like Enter Sandman. They were playing Uptown Funk. They were playing, what else did they play? TNT by AC/DC. Blair, you are coming through like shit.
Oh, why? Why? Hold on, let me.
I don't know. My computer keeps like refreshing its taskbar. Like, okay, now I'm ready. Okay, now I'm ready. Okay, now I'm ready. Okay, now I'm ready.
Yeah.
So that's good. But anyways, so that happened, and I'm not going to go into explicit detail about all the things that I did because, lady doesn't kiss and tell. But then I did end with my girlfriend and I lube wrestling in a kiddie pool.
Yeah.
There's some really good pictures of it, including one of her like, including one of her like slamming me into the shadow realm.
Yeah. It looked like she was like flipping you via your leg. It was a pretty good picture.
No, it was very good. But yeah, that was really, really interesting. There was a guy walking around with wearing nothing but, he had a backpack, a beer in his hand, and a diaper on. Mm-hmm. And my girlfriend remarked, if he was a real adult baby, he wouldn't have that beer.
Right? Or else he would have it in like an age-appropriate bottle. You know what I mean?
Oh, yeah. Yeah. There were a couple of adult babiys there.
Yeah. I mean, what's a fucking party without some adult babies? You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's going on my tombstone. That's my favorite Marx quote, actually, from the manifesto. Welcome to Fearbaiting, everyone.
Yeah.
It's your number one, kind of really tropey, but very good iteration of tropes podcast.
maybe very good would be a little generous to this.
I said pretty good. Passable.
Passable.
Better than expected. If you came up to me and told me this was a movie that was just like full of traditional horror tropes, I'd be like, that sounds bad. And you'd be like, it's not as bad as you think, but now that I've said that, it's not as good as you now think it is.
Yeah, exactly. It is. I mean, we'll get into specific ratings, but
it is a movie.
I give this movie a solid B-.
I give this movie a solid movie.
A solid movie. Yeah, that is an incredibly fair. Yeah, because it's basically a wash by the end, but we'll get into that.
Yeah, oh god, the end fucks. This movie's so bad. The only thing that would have been worse is, well, we'll get into that. Yeah. Any big horror or queer stuff happening in the news lately?
Not on my radar.
No, I got nothing. Let me just go ahead and check my recent tweets, see if there's anything particularly.
I mean, I've just been screaming about gender, but when don't I do that, you know?
I mean, never.
Yeah.
Or always. But yeah, nothing interesting happening. Why did I even bother?
Yeah. I mean... This is a noise-based podcast. We are post-verbal now.
We are very post-verbal. Oh, hold on. I gotta mute my phone. I got 2 phones now because my new job gave me a second phone. They also are going to give me a computer tomorrow, apparently.
Huh.
So, I mean, it's nice. Well, I'm gonna be slaving away at the capitalist machine, but I'm gonna be doing it in style.
Yeah, and with 2 phones and
2 phones. 2 phones, 3 computers actually, because I still have my fucking laptop.
Oh,
yeah.
I guess I'll have to call you 2 phones, 3 computers now.
I'm a full house.
That's
Ace is high.
That's your podcast name, is 2 phones, 3 computers.
2 phones, 3 computers, full house, Ace is high. Yeah. Or for short, TPTCFHAH.
Somehow that doesn't seem short. That seems long, somehow.
You can just, like, kind of, just, like, tip,
That seems like a reasonable thing a person would do.
Yeah, so you just have to call me that for the rest of the show, and I'll disconnect immediately if you don't. Tip tick fa.
There's no way I'm going to remember that.
Tip tick fa?
Yeah. Can I just
say it a few times. It's already going off the tongue.
Can I just call you 2 phones?
No.
Okay.
This is an insult.
Okay.
Tip tick fa or I walk.
Okay. I'll just try not to refer to you.
You know what? I don't blame you. That's fine. So, anything else?
No, let's get dick deep in this movie.
God, I'm sorry. This is so weird, but like I can't stop thinking about how much tomorrow's going to suck.
It's going to be rough, but you know what? You'll be okay.
Or I'll die. Either way, I'll be done with it.
Or you'll die, but I'm betting on you not dying. That's where my money's at.
That sounds like that's a pretty safe bet to take, considering how good I've been at that my whole life so far.
Yeah. You have a pretty good history of being alive.
Yeah, I mean, I've been doing it for 22 years.
Yeah, so I think odds are in both of our favors, unless you're betting for you to die.
Yeah. I mean, I'm not, because like I can't really reap the benefits of that bet. I don't really have any like people in my will,
right,
to do that for.
Yeah. And
I don't really have any money to will either way. But I couldn't really bet much. I could bet like $20 on me dying tomorrow.
You have to claim a podcast heir.
Oh, a podcast heir who takes over for me in the case of my death?
Uh-huh.
This isn't Death Blart, but I mean...
It's always good to have a backup plan.
Yeah, I'm just like I'm just gonna go ahead and nominate... Oh, shit. That would be really funny if I could come up with a name. I nominate Dan Savage.
Dan Savage? Okay, I guess I could do a podcast with Dan Savage.
Could you really?
I think I could probably manage it. It might be, like, weird, but...
I feel like I would just, like, want to reach to the internet and strangle him for, like, his bad views on trans people, but... Whenever I hear people like talk about like the Savage Love cast in a positive light, I'm like, please do not, and thank you. Like that time he was on My Brother, Me, I was just like, please, none of this anymore.
Yeah, it's rough out there. It's savage out there.
Shut the fuck up and never talk to me again.
My podcast air is
also Dan Savage.
So
if we both die, he has to play both of us.
There's two little known fact. There's two Dan Savages. He cloned himself.
Oh yeah, Dan Savage and his brother Ban Babbage.
No. He cloned himself. There's literally two Dan Savages.
Oh, okay. I was gonna make a funny you could have rolled with me. I was gonna make a funny Babbage's joke, but
sure.
I mean, go on.
Sure. I mean,
just head me off at the pass while you're at it.
We're making comedy happen.
It's fine. Can we at least say that his clone's name is Dan Babbage so that I can make my Babbage's joke?
It can be whatever you want it to be, Luna.
Dan Savage cloned himself and his name is Dan Babbage. Did you know that?
I do now. You know what? You learn something new every day.
He started a video game retailer that he eventually sold to GameStop in the early 2000s.
Yeah. I wonder if it was like a region-specific thing, because I've never heard of Babbages before.
We've had this exact discussion on the podcast. I really don't think our listeners want to hear it again.
That's so funny. I don't remember that at all, but that is too funny.
Oh no, we at least once, probably more. Also, we got some pretty good reviews for our Animorphs chat last week, because my friend Ava, messaged me, and she said, you fucked up because nothing you say about this movie will be as remotely as interesting as what you had to say about Animorphs.
I mean, that's like the curse we have to bear, you know?
Yeah.
We do a horror movie podcast when we really should be doing an Animorphs podcast. But, you know what? This is just our burden in life. We live in a dystopian world where everyone is granted a podcast topic they need to talk about for an hour every week. And we're given horror movies. And I mean, it could have gone worse, but, you know, we were destined for Animorphs.
We were destined for Animorphs.
We should talk about the movie we watched this week.
We should eventually.
This week, Luna recommended that we watch Last Shift.
Yeah, you can tell how highly I had it recommended, because last week when I said what we're going to watch next week, I was like, next week we're going to watch for like 10 seconds, and then I came up with Last Shift, and I meant to edit it out, but I didn't because there was no like organic cut point.
Sometimes that's just how it is. Yeah, but this movie is about night shifts at a cop station.
Yeah.
I have a fondness towards people who work night shifts, so I had like, hey, that's kind of me moment, you know? So, it was, in a very general way, a movie with good costuming, but was the most predictable thing in the world.
Yeah. I was looking for reviews, for our segment, and I came across this guy whose picture is an anime girl from one of the Monogatari's.
Sure.
His name is Dark One, and it's D4RK, and then the number 1. And one of his most recent reviewed movies is called Lombok, which is German, and it's got two guys leaning, like, copying a Mr. Peanut stance up against a joint, and he gave it a 4.5 star review.
Nice.
No favorites from Dark One, but
that is the perfect Letterboxd account.
It really is. The Monogatari anime girl really just is a.
It's just like...
It's not like the one you think of either. Like, it's not like the pony... It's not like the pigtails girl with the giant backpack. It's not her. Hey, you remember the toothbrush scene from that?
I know of it. I never watched it.
I watched it once and it was a mistake.
Yeah. I think I've seen GIFs from it, and those were also mistakes.
Yeah, it's bad.
It's pretty, yeah. Movie. Luna, we have to.
We can keep meandering.
Luna.
So Last Shift, 2014. Fucking some cop is haunted in an old police station. The end.
Basically. No. Okay, so it's her first night at this job. Her first night on the
first shift, and it's her last shift.
Yeah, first night on the force. She's doing a night shift at this police station that's all but been shut down. She's there, I think, because there's like a bunch of stuff that their hazmat guys need to clean up. Yeah.
And then they leave.
Yeah, and she can't be like...
And it can't just be like... They can't just like... someone has to let them in.
Yeah, exactly. So she's... Yeah. The fact that they didn't just like... I don't know... Have someone on call who would pop over to let the place... But it's... You need a conceit for the story, I guess. So... Things start happening as things are wont to do. There's some like weird photo. There's like some weird flashing imagery of like people with like plastic bags over their head with like weird carvings on them. Oh no, sorry. The first thing that happens is she's like chilling at the desk reading a book on like law or something. And and then she was like nodding off, and I was really worried because I thought it was going to be like at the end of the movie, it was like she was dreaming the whole thing. I mean, it might as well have been that.
Basically, yeah.
We'll get to that.
No, the end of this movie made me so fucking mad.
No, the first thing that happens to her is the fluorescent light starts flickering a lot, and she's just like, huh, that's weird. And I'm like, yeah, I guess it's weird. It's an old station. She stares at it for like, I don't know, like a solid like 15 seconds, which is way longer than you should hold on a scene like that, you know?
Yeah.
And then the phone rings.
Yeah, and then she gets a call from a girl whose name is Monica?
Monica, yeah.
Yeah, Monica. And she's like, they're all dead, and they're gonna kill me now, and I'm scared, they're coming back now. And then she's like... She calls the main station, she's like, hey, I thought all the 911s were redirected to you guys. And the guy's like, they were... Don't know what's up with that. Try and get some more information. Bye. Click.
Yeah, basically. I mean, what else are you supposed to do in that situation?
You can't star 69.
Yeah, exactly.
Wait, why couldn't she star 69?
I just don't know. I think that it was talking about how she didn't have the ability to track calls from that. And plus the line was disconnected, you know, so that could have had all sorts of... I don't know.
Yeah.
And then the file cabinets behind her start freaking out. I think they start moving all over the place. I thought that was going to have a bigger thing, like a file would fly out of it that she was supposed to look at.
No, but it was like a cool shot because like all the lockers like were open.
Oh yeah, that's later because she starts hearing these like clattering noises and she goes to investigate them, and like, yeah, I mean, she pokes around in lockers and finds photographs and stuff, and when she's like turning around out of it, like, yeah, all of them are open. And
oh wait, we skipped over some stuff.
Yeah, I mean,
we skipped over Mr. Hobo Piss.
Oh yeah. So yeah, so she basically this whole movie is like, I hear some clattering, I'm gonna go investigate it. Oh, here's this thing that I don't want to like interact with.
Yeah, it's like, oh no, I'm scared, and then it's like, oh, I was just imagining it.
Yeah. So this old man, like this old like homeless man, is in her police station, and he ends up like pissing on the floor, and she's like, you have to go. So she forces him out the door, and the mops that up. The reason why we mention it is because he comes back later.
Yeah, he comes back a few times, because one time he's just pissing on the floor, and then she like chases him out of the building. And then the next time he's like in the evidence locker, and she like beats him up with a nightstick. Yeah,
I felt like he was supposed to be someone other than just like some guy. He doesn't really have any sort of plot implications, I don't think.
I think that he was meant to be like the evil guy.
I don't think so, because he like ends up dead, like because he eventually is put in the holding cell because It's essentially what he was doing is breaking and entering, which is against the law, admittedly. So he puts she puts him in the holding cell. She gets trapped in the holding cell with him.
And this is a good scene. This is a really cool scene.
This is actually a kind of a neat scene because
someone picks up the flashlight and she assumes it's the homeless dude, and she's just like, "Give me my flashlight back. I have a gun." And then the person shines the light on the homeless dude in the corner, and then like they're passing the flashlight back and forth, and it's like, who are these people? She's pretty chill for this. To be honest, she's very calm.
Yeah, I mean, she was sweating a lot, but I guess she's trying to keep her cool because what else can you do? Because the door was essentially locked, so she didn't really have a lot of ability to get out of the room until these ghostly things let her out. I'm just thinking about the end reveal, and it's so whatever.
The end reveal. So yeah, we had that good scene, and then there's like the imagery of like the woman with the bag over her head again.
Yeah,
then that vanishes.
Yeah,
and it's like poof.
The effects in this movie are pretty good. The costume in this movie is pretty good.
There's a lot that's good about this movie that I actually really like, but like there's just something about it that I'm just like.
I think there's a lot of aesthetic things that are really good about it. The story is just completely predictable, though, I find. Like, that's basically my major grievance with it, because I was like, this is a story point you're hitting. This is a story point you're hitting.
Yeah, kind of like an issue that we had with Horseman, except for this wasn't a bag of garbage.
Yeah, it was... Yeah. Not completely. It was... You know what? I didn't hate watching it. I was, like, kind of enjoying myself for most of it.
Yeah, no, like this isn't like a highbrow yes, horror movie. Brush up your glasses. Yes. I love Alien and The Thing and The Babadook and It Follows. I'm pushing up my glasses because those are all movies that I love. But it's like it's still like it's a little bit above a popcorn muncher, in my opinion.
Yeah, I would say this is like the kind of like the middle of the road, like not the highbrow, but like the middle of the road kind of option, you know?
Yeah. Well, I'd say a little bit above middle of the road. I thought it was pretty good.
I guess I mean, I thought it was
I feel like B- goes above middle of the road.
Sure. Yeah, I guess it depends where you put your average at, which I guess would be C. But yeah, anyway. So she does some other random stuff. Things happen. I don't know. It's like a whole bunch of junk. There's this woman outside smoking a cigarette, and she basically acts as a sort of exposition machine. I think she's definitely like a prostitute coded woman, but what is the main character's name?
Lauren, Officer Lauren.
Yeah, Loren.
Yeah, spelled like Lauren Ipsum.
Yeah. So they're talking, and she's like, "Yeah, I was here that night when they brought in this like murder family." And
her name is Marigold, right? Did you say that?
Yeah, her name is Marigold. So she just
because she's like, "Call me Marigold, won't you, dear?" And then Lauren is like, "I will not." And the woman's like, "My mother came up with that name herself." I cannot believe you would do this offense to me.
Yeah.
Scarlet, what's his face from Gone with the Wind? As God is my witness, I'll never go hungry again. I'm gonna smoke this cigarette and put the butt out on my foot.
Yeah.
Heel.
Yeah.
That's my impression of Scarlet What's It from Gone with the Wind. How was it?
It's pretty good. I've never watched Gone with the Wind, so...
Me neither. I've heard it's good, though.
Plus. I mean, it won an Oscar, didn't it?
Accusedly.
Apparently it won an Oscar or whatever.
I've heard that's a good thing. Let's just Google it. Gone with the Wind. Luna searches the internet.
I think it won first Best Picture.
Did it really?
I think so. I think that's a true fact.
Scarlett... What the fuck's her name?
I don't know.
She had a last name in the movie.
I didn't watch it. This
was like at the 12th Academy Awards.
Oh. What
won the first?
So anyway, this woman acts as like
I'm gonna look this up while you're talking.
Yes, she tells them about.
Curious now.
She literally cites the Masons, and I'm like, if you're gonna create a murder family, obviously based off the Masons, don't talk about the Masons. Just pretend this is an original thing that's happening in your universe. You know, I mean, it's Mason inspired, but like you're like. It's so on the nose. It's like, yeah, I know what imagery you're trying to evoke. Can you just evoke it and not tell me you're trying to evoke it? But anyway, so apparently
the first winner of Best Picture at the Academy Awards is a movie called Wings. Just so you know.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Cool. Trivia. But she's basically so apparently the night this family was taken in was the night that our protagonist's dad died, and
because he died on the force because he was like trying to take down these baddies.
And the public reports were that the family was killed at the scene.
But it turns out
they were actually taken into the police station, just to show off that they could, I guess, like the officers to show off. And then they ended up hanging themselves there, and like did a whole bunch of like stuff on the walls, also. And apparently that's the whole thing. And I don't. It's. We hear this story from a bunch of different people, so I don't know why we had to have one woman tell us all of it, but...
Yeah, the inclusion of Marigold was kind of weird.
Yeah, because later there is another kind of exposition character, who is,
the cop on the phone.
Huh?
That's not the same officer, that's just the cop on the phone who explains it, kind of. Well, there is Officer Price.
Yeah,
but also the cop... Because we get it from Officer Price, and we get it from the cop on the phone when she calls in the station the third time.
And it's like, I would have rather, like, this whole thing been unpacked instead of just told. I don't know. It's not the most artful writing in the world. It's not bad. I know it could be better, you know?
Yeah. We were all rooting for you.
So that happens.
Man, I haven't watched that in a grip. That's a really good video, huh?
Just like ANTM in general, you know?
Well, yeah, but like that video in particular is just like...
Yeah.
that video in particular is just like high fucking art.
Yeah, no, for real. And I don't remember what order things happen in, but like... Because it's just a bunch
from there, I'm pretty sure she gets another call from
she gets
Monica.
Like 4 calls from Monica.
4 calls, yep. 4 calls from Monica.
And
Monica's like, Phoebe, we gotta go to Central Perk and meet up with Joey.
Is that a Friends joke?
Yeah, it's a Friends.
It's a friend. Cool. Yeah, Phoebe is there, and Chandler, and is Rachel one of them?
Yeah, Rachel.
Rachel. I never watched Friends.
Yeah. You've gotten 5 out of the 6. Name the 6th friend.
Is it Ross?
Yes.
Ross. Cool.
Ross, yes. Good job.
I'm good at... Yeah, cool. So she gets a call from Monica. She basically, as these calls keep happening, she gets more and more information from Monica about the situation.
Because her name is Monica Young.
She's 17 years old. She's in a ranch, and she hears pigs. I think the second call is second or third, I'm pretty sure it's the second, when the officer's like, hey, do you know this name? Like John Michael Payton or something like that. I don't actually...
Yeah, I think that's it. John Michael Payton. Yeah, Michael Payman.
Paymon.
Paimon, which is my favorite Digimon. It's just made entirely out of dollar bills.
Yep, exactly. And Fear of God.
What?
That's supposed to be like connecting it to this movie, kind of. I don't know.
How? What?
I don't know. They're kind of religious fanatics. They're like cultists, you know?
Are you saying that the Digi-Destiny are cultists, or that these people are cultists?
I don't know. Look, don't...
Because I said this Digimon is made out of money, and you said also the fear of God.
Yeah. No, those are words that came out of my mouth.
So, are you saying this Digimon is held together by, like, the fear of God? Just that's what it is?
Man, who isn't? You know?
Fuck. Shit. Damn. We need to pause the podcast, because I need to go just, like, sit on a roof for a little bit and think about that one.
We're just gonna, like, think about it for a while. Well, no,
yeah,
we'll just let the audio... We'll just let it run, and everyone, like, collectively, just, like, go sit on your porch for a bit, if you have a porch.
Yeah.
And just, like, think about it.
Yeah. Oh. Man. It's deep.
Okay.
Does God stay in his kingdom out of fear for what he created?
Not
to quote Spy Kids 2, just
not to quote Mr. Steve Buscemi.
Yeah, that was Stevie B, huh?
Yeah, it was the one and only Stevie B.
Old Stevie B. The old classic.
So she passes by a door at some point where there's just a bunch of chairs, and then she hears a noise, and then she takes a double take, and it's like...
And then she looks back, and there's like a fucking tower of chairs. And
like Poltergeist style, totally.
Yeah, and she's like, okay, you guys are messing with me. And I'm like, that's the point at which you think they're messing with you. When a physically impossible task is performed before your eyes, you're like, okay, you're messing with me. I
think she assumed that she just missaw the first time and didn't really, like, take in the information. And it was more... The change was more for the audience, I guess. Because we know...
Like, it did just show the plain old chairs, and then it didn't... She looked away, and then it didn't show the plain chairs.
Well, I know, but I think what's implied is that she didn't really take in what the chairs looked like the first time, because it was, like, so quick. She looked into that room and then looked away.
I guess so. I feel like you might be giving a little bit too much credit there, but I'll lean into it.
I'm just trying to make sense of this movie, Luna.
I mean, she's seeing things. Like, it's revealed at the end of the movie.
Yeah. So that happens, and then she's like... Then she hears, like, buzzing, someone trying to get into the office, and she's like, oh, it's them. The people who are obviously fucking with me. And, like, doing these things that should be impossible, to be honest, you know? But whatever. It's, like, 2 a.m., so I'll give her some credit.
Yeah.
She lets in this officer who has no idea what she's talking about. Officer Ryan Price, I think his name is. And he's like,
yeah, your dad was a hero. I was with him when we fought the Paimons, the Digimon on their farm a year ago tonight. Mm-hmm. But he was a real hero. Well, I'm going to leave you to it because I got shit to take care of. And then he turns around, there's like a gaping bullet hole in the back of his head.
Yeah, that was pretty cool because honestly, like, I was expecting that to happen, but I'm glad the payoff was...
I thought he was just like a normal person who was gonna die.
No, I knew he was like a ghost when he said, "I came here specifically to tell you about this." And I'm like, oh, he's like a ghost or whatever.
I should have picked up on that.
I don't know. It was just like the tone of what she said it with. But anyway, I still felt the payoff was satisfying. So I don't give it. You know, there's not necessarily anything bad with a movie being predictable. It's just if it's predictable and still satisfying, you know? And there's some moments.
There were some moments in this where were like really predictable and also very satisfying.
Yeah, not all of them, but
No, the ending of this movie really just kind of fucks the dog, like something fears.
Yeah. God, because like she kept like talking about like how
to quote our good friend Eddie Colazzo, it sucked a dog's dick clean off.
It's like she was like. She kept thinking, like, oh, I'm seeing things. And it would have been so much better if she wasn't, instead of the actual ending where she was. And I'm like, then you revealed your ending, that she was seeing things. It's not like a double Mobius reach around. You just did the easy way out. I can't, but we'll get there. But I can't.
I love how you're getting so angry about this movie, and your review of this is still like a B-. I
mean, because honestly, I like the rest of it. It's not a great movie,
the ending is
it's
just
a good movie.
so much. Like, without the ending being as bad as it was, like, this would be a pretty easy, like, B+.
Yeah, like, I mean, it doesn't do everything perfect, but it does a lot of things right. There's that specific trope is so annoying to me because it is the laziest ending. It's like, oh, we need to write an ending, Yeah,
like that's an ending that I would write, and I don't write.
It's like we need to explain it. No, you don't. You don't need to explain it because you're working with supernatural elements that don't need explaining. There's plenty of extremely good horror movies that live in the unknown and don't need to explain the reason why things are happening. Like, your ending doesn't need to be satisfying for it to be good. This didn't
really get like a widespread theatrical release too either. So I don't know why this guy why the director de Blasio felt like he needed to do that. Why does that name sound familiar? What else did this guy direct?
I have no idea. I think it's just because it's like...
Oh, hey, Blair. He directed future feature on our podcast, Most Likely to Die.
Oh. I don't think I've ever seen that.
No, you haven't. Neither have I, but it's the movie with Perez Hilton.
Oh, that's right. Oh, cool. That's fine.
Yeah. Yeah.
But I mean, he was the director of it. I wonder who wrote it and who else, who has written other things. But, we don't need to.
Let's see. It was written by de Blasio as well as by someone named Scott Poyley.
I see. De Blasio. I'm shaking my fist.
De Blasio. So where were we in the plot?
So shotgun head dude just left. And she's like, hey, what the fuck? And I don't.
And then there's a lot of other things happen. She gets attacked by swivel chairs. Which was like a really funny scene to me. Yeah. No, it's like a lot of these things. I don't know if there's just stuff happening, and there's not really a sense of like I mean, there's a sense of escalation, but it's kind of a jumbled sense of escalation. Yeah, it's like.
So
it just really there's like the one thing that kind of kept this movie from being like this movie had some really scary stuff in it, but the one thing that really didn't like make it as scary for me is I talked about this before, like the pressure valve theory of horror movies, where like the longer you go without something happening, the bigger the scare is because the pressure is just building and building and building.
Yeah, but it was
just like there were just so many loops. It was just like. See, something happens, scary thing happens, oh, I imagine it. That was like every 10 minutes or so. It was really hard to get tension to build. And like, it starts off at like a pretty solid clip. Like, after her supervising officer leaves the office, it's just like, it's going.
Yeah, it's like a bunch of cool short films mushed together, Yeah. And I mean, I like the concept. Like, I'm getting phone calls from this woman who can't call 911 because the only thing that works on her phone is the redial option. And I'm trying to piece together this mystery. All the while, like, this place is extremely fucking haunted, and I have to deal with that too. I think, I don't know. I like, there's good things, but also there's bad things.
Some things are good, but also some things are bad.
Things can be good and bad at the same time because things are comprised of different elements.
That's actually fucked up, if true.
It's, So, let's see.
So, there's some stuff. The plot points are like, there's a really cool scene where it's like footage of them being interviewed at the police station before they committed suicide. Mm-hmm. The cult, I mean.
Yeah.
And sorry, I'm losing my train of thought. It turns out that these guys like worship a king of hell who is like better than Satan.
Yeah, because
I guess that makes sense because Satan is kind of the prince of darkness.
Yeah. Because they're like, Satan is still doing God's bidding, punishing sinners. That sounds like God's work to me. And I was like, sure.
Checks out.
Yeah, I guess so. And I think they think, whatever, John Michael or something like that.
Yep, John Michael Paimon. Who
John
fears
Cougar
God
Mellencamp,
and also is made of money. He fears God and is made of money, remember?
Yeah, exactly. Mm-hmm. So John Cougar Mellencamp, I think he thinks he's the reincarnation of this god.
Yeah.
This king of hell.
Yeah.
So, and then he has a bunch of followers. It's like Mason family bullshit. Basically, one dude and a bunch of women all killing people. Because,
And then Lauren calls her boss, is like, hey, this is fucked, I need to leave. And he's like, what are you, a fucking pussy?
Yeah, basically.
That's almost literally what happens. And
because he's like, are you dying? Is the station on fire? No. Am I going to see you tomorrow morning, or are you going to turn in your badge? And she's like, you'll see me tomorrow morning. And yeah, that's basically the interaction. So she's like, I'm going to tough it out. There's one visual that really stuck out to me, and I think this was near the third act, when there's a body being dragged by some invisible force, and then it kind of like it's got a bag over its head as well, and then it rises to its feet, like being pulled to its feet, and then it kind of like very jiltedly walks over to her. And that's like legitimately scary, you know? Like thinking about seeing that.
Yeah, no, like, that was honestly scary.
Yeah, for like it's one thing for it to like go past you, but for it to notice you and like in this sort of like inhuman, uncanny way move towards you, like as if being manipulated by invisible people. Yeah. I mean, the editing kind of like cheapens it because it's like all this like jittery, like, you know, when things shake really fast and between cuts of other things. But the concept itself, I was like really impressed by that.
Yeah, no, it was a good thing.
She gets trapped inside the holding cell again, except the dude is like being like hanged him. Probably not hanged himself. I don't know if he hung himself so much as he was hanged by these like spirits that be. Because earlier he was like, hey, there's shit in here, you have to let me out. And she's like, not real, bye. So that happens, and she gets trapped in there again. We talked about this earlier. She calls the station about this stuff, and he tells her all this information about how people ghosts.
There might have been some ghosts.
Yeah. Let's see. Another really cool visual that I enjoyed was she goes into a room with a huge mirror on. I don't know.
Oh yeah, that was cool.
I think it was like a training room or something like that.
Yeah, basically, like basically what you would imagine, like a room like a ballerina would be training in.
Yeah.
And there's like 6 girls sitting in a half circle lined up against the wall, and they're like singing a song that has been like kind of a leitmotif throughout the movie. Mm-hmm. And they keep singing the song in the reflection, but their faces turn, and they're all wearing fucked up masks of some sort, but the reflections don't move. Yeah.
And then she, like, freaks out, and then turns around, and then turns back, and they're all gone. I mean, that happens a lot.
Yeah.
And then she gets... Oh, go ahead.
There was a really funny moment for me a couple of minutes later when she tries to leave the precinct.
Oh yeah, because first the door's locked. She tries shooting the door, and like the bullets just seem to absorb.
The bullets get absorbed. It's the funniest thing in the world.
Yeah, I mean, at least it doesn't look like fucking rubber being shot, but it is. Yeah, and then she gets a phone call from her like ghost dad, and he's like, "You can't.
Yeah.
If
avenge me."
Yeah,
if
like
you
basically,
were a real
like,
daughter.
Me. Yeah. So she's like, okay, whatever you say, ghost dad.
And then like there's like a fucking like John Wick-esque scene where she just like pops them in the so the cultists are like storming in. And they're like, it's like basically like they might have been as well have been playing "Get Busy Child." You know that song, right?
Mm-mm.
Get busy, child. Wow, 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 wow. You don't know that song?
No, I don't.
You don't know "Busy Child" by
no, I don't.
By Crystal Method?
Nope, I don't even know who that is.
They did the theme song. They did the theme song for Bones.
I mean, I know Bones, but I don't know the song.
Cool.
I'm sorry.
Okay, so yeah, that's basically what's happening, and it's like cool, and she's like, pow, shoot him in the head, pow, blast him in the head, pow, bang him right in the skull.
Yeah,
and then it's like then when she pops the last guy in the head, when he's like halfway out the door of the back, then suddenly her superior officer shoots her in the back, and she's like, what the fuck? And then it turns out all the cultists that she murdered were the cleanup crew that had been sent to clean up the station. Yeah,
because it's like almost comically bad because like we have the scene
Blair, I just want to let you know that I'm not gonna like input much here. I'm just gonna let you go because you feel like you have a lot to say about this.
It's okay, so
because like I thought, hold on, I was gonna say I thought the scene was bad, but I didn't think it was like as aggravatingly bad as you apparently do. So please, have the floor.
It's just a trope that gets on my nerves because it is some of the, I don't know, it's just lazy. It's just lazy. But it's like, because at one point, like, we kind of like do a, like, roll back the tapes sort of moment where, like, she's like holding a gun and it's Joe, who she's been on the phone with, and he's like, hey man, it's just me, it's just Joe, don't shoot me. And then she's like, put down your weapon. And he's like, don't shoot me, it's just Joe, I'm just the cleanup dude. And then she shoots him. And it's like, I mean, but what is the implications for the rest of the fucking...
Yeah,
that means none of the things you showed us mean anything. They're completely insignificant other than the fact that she's shot and she shot some dudes. Like, you just... I mean... Like, you had all these things happen, and then you had no, like substantial, like, repercussions for it, except the fact that she was, like, crazy, I guess, which not
I mean, there is, like, a potential school of thought to this, where it's like, oh, they were haunting her, but they made her think that it was, like, a final battle between her and the cultists, and then they tricked her into, like, getting herself killed.
Yeah, I mean, it's kind of, like, ambiguous at the end because we also get the visuals of them again. One of the least favorite costuming jobs was the main guy who had, like, yellow contacts and sharp teeth. He looked like fucking evil riffraff. Or eviler riffraff, I guess.
Riffraff's slightly more evil twin.
My main goal is...
to blow up and then act like I don't know nobody. Ha 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 ha.
It's a bad look, but it's just... I mean, I guess it's, like, ambiguous, but I wish it would... You know, I wish it was just ghosts. Just ghosts. Just...
Sometimes it can just be ghosts. Ghosts are okay.
Please. If... And it's... I just... We... hallucinations?
Well, I mean, Blair, I don't want to, like, call you out on this, but, like, you have some ire with the it was all in their head thing, but I'm sure there's some false equivalence to this entirely, but you loved the way the last week's movie ended.
Yeah,
where it was all in his head.
It was acknowledged from the beginning, you know? There
was a possibility of it being all in his head. Okay, that's fair. I think this was unearned.
I think it was more than a possibility. I think we as the audience were expected to believe it was all in his head, you know? Like, yeah. There was very little ambiguity about that kind of thing, and it was about the character, you know. But yeah, no, exactly. It wasn't earned, and I just
wanted to cover that because in case we got people who are like, in case we got like 2 people commenting, because that's how many listeners we have.
I think you definitely can do hallucinations in horror movies where they are impactful, but I don't think you really need to work hard for it to be
earned,
to be the end of your movie instead of like scares in the middle of it, or like creating a sort of unreliable narrator in a sort of way, you know?
Yeah.
I don't know. It just in this particular context, it seemed like a cheap ending to me. When I knew it could have done so much more.
Yeah, no, definitely. So is that's the movie?
Yeah. And despite my irate nature, I actually am probably going to give this a decent score. So
let's move into ratings. Ratings. So on a scale of 0 to 5, I'm trying to think of stuff from this movie. My brain is just telling me to do Blobby Wars again.
I can't. Poor man's child. No. Riffraff's slightly more evil brother. Is that too much of a mouthful?
That's a bit too much. I was going to say like cups of homeless piss, but that's uncomfortable.
Yeah.
On a scale of 0 to 5, scary plastic bag masks.
Okay.
On a scale of 0 to 5, bullet absorbing glass doors. Man, this is a tough one.
On a scale of 0 to 5, ghost dads.
Sorry, can you repeat that? You glitched out entirely.
Oh, I said on a scale of 0 to 5, ghost dads.
Sure, on a scale of 0 to 5, ghost dads, I'm going to give this one to Bill Cosby.
Cool. And how does that rank?
Sorry, ghost dad was mentioned. I couldn't.
How does that rank numerically?
I'm not sure, but every time I hear the word ghost dad, I just think of like that. Have you seen that like gift set of from like the special effects in Ghost Dad? And there was like the director's commentary from someone who had worked in the special effects department for that film, and they said, yeah, we got the chroma key footage, and we're just looking at like, what the fuck do we do with this? But no, on a scale of 0 to 5 ghost dads, I'm gonna give this one like maybe a 3.5. 3 ending kind of sours it. 3.
Yeah, I mean,
like it's really tropey, but like it executes a lot of tropes reasonably well. It executes a few very poorly, but it executes a good number of them like pretty damn well.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I start out at like 2.5 for my ratings. I would give this a 3 for the visuals, but probably knock it back down to a 2.5 for the ending.
Yeah.
So I think that's where I'm at. I think it is, like I said, it's like a complete wash for me. Like, I like this movie.
Yeah.
But it's a movie. If that makes sense.
No, this is like, you could do better than watching this. You could do better. You could spend an hour and a half doing worse things than watching this movie. But you'd also spend an hour and a half doing better things than watching this movie.
Yeah. It is, honestly, I mean, it'd be fun with a group of people. I totally believe that.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
Like, I watched this with my girlfriend today, and we actually had some fun watching it. So before we go on to questions, we've got some reviews from Letterboxd by Luna.
Oh, yes.
Well, the reviews aren't by Luna. They're by other people, but I curate them. And laugh. I'm trying to steal some bits from the Flophouse now. Okay, that one's not funny. This one by Dark One did make it into the final cut. Half star. Right facing arrow _ right facing arrow. That's it.
It's a pretty good.
I'm pretty sure this guy's German, so like I appreciate the succinctness of this review.
So long as we don't have to test your German vocabulary.
Oh, do you want me to?
I don't know a lick of German.
All right, let's go ahead and find a review that this guy wrote. Hold on. Let's see. Dark One on Letterboxd. Okay, how do you pronounce the big B in German?
I think it's an S sound, but I'm not sure. Like I said, I studied Spanish, not German, in high school.
Okay, here we go. All right. This is a review of The Hunger Games Mockingjay Part 2. Ach du Scheiß, war Part 1 auch schon so unspektakulär und unfassbar kitschig und Feuer? Hatte man nicht nach Film 1 sagen können, hey, Arschlocher, der wollt mehr? Nun kennt ihr die Geister und Stimmen. Geht halt in ein verficktes Buchschlesen, ihr Nerds. Yeah? How do you like that? I'm gonna run that through Google Translate real quick. I'm just kind of curious if there's anything like salvageable out of that review. Google.com/translate.
I wonder if there's anything salvageable about that fucking pronunciation.
What if that entire thing was just like German racial slurs?
I mean, you never know, you know?
I wonder what Arschlocher means, because they used that and it's not translating.
It must be like some sort of slang or like portmanteau.
This is a really good review, actually. Oh, you shit. Part 1 was already so unspectacular and incomprehensible. Then an untranslated word, kitschig, which I'm assuming is like bullshit, and catching fire. If you could not say after movie 1, hey, Arschlocher, which is like, I'm gonna guess ass something. You want more? Now you know the faces and voices. Just go read a fucking book, you nerds. I like this guy.
I think we made a new friend today.
Yeah, can we reach out the dark one, have him on our next podcast? Oh, okay. So this last review comes from Aaron Choate _ says scared me real good. Everything else about it sucked though.
I guess so.
Go read a fucking book, nerds. Can we add that to our sign off?
It can't. I've poured so much love and labor into you can put a fucked up guy anywhere.
Okay, we don't have to.
Questions.
Yep, we got one. From Tumblr user Monstrosity. Didn't know the FNAF movie came out already a couple months after the first game. I guess that's why they had no time to put the animatronics in. I mean, I've not seen it, but the premise seems kind of similar. You think they just tried to jump on a bandwagon when FNAF blew up around the time, or just a coincidence?
I don't know anything about this movie, so.
Well, no, I think the intent is that this movie. I think the intent is that this is a burn on this movie. Calling it the Friday Nights at Freddy's movie because it.
Oh, this movie specifically.
It's not far off from that, actually. Now that I think about it.
Yeah, I mean, I mean, it's like Five Nights at Freddy's with, your dad is dead, and you have to deal with that. You know. Confront your dad's death in Five Nights at Freddy's 2. Police cop.
Yeah. I went to Tumblr user Monstrosity's Tumblr page because I hovered over their name and it said their blog title was "It's Time for Pizza, Baby." Like, and it's like pizza and baby are capitalized, so I think it was like a proper noun, and it's fitting because if you'll look on their blog page, which I'm going to link you right now, their background is a picture of a baby with a very angry grin on top of a pizza.
It's time for pizza, baby.
It's time for pizza, baby. Time for pizza, baby. Okay, so Pizza Baby's over. I got nothing to say about this, but if you got any questions for us, fearbaiting.tumblr.com, fearbaiting@gmail.com, or @fearbaiting on Twitter, please ask us questions for this next week because we are having my professor on, or my former professor on, and he is very smart, and I'm a little bit nervous, if I'm being honest, because he's like way smarter than I am, and he's not going to get our dumb, stupid jokes, so But if you have any questions you want to be answered by like an actual professional, like this guy kind of taught me everything that I know about horror movies. So, Blair, you might want to save up a question or two for him. He loves the Blair Witch Project, so you could talk to him about that for a little bit.
Woo! Cool.
You yawning there?
I was like, woo.
Oh, I thought it sounded like a yawn. Anyways, but yeah, that would be really appreciated. That's next Sunday, so that's when we're recording. So go ahead and send some shit. And then, before we get on to recommendations, I just want to say thank you to everyone for listening, and if you want to make a review on iTunes or wherever you listen to our show, we really appreciate it, because, you know, like every podcast ever, we don't pay to advertise anywhere. We don't fucking advertise. Yeah. We don't have any advertisements anymore. Our only way to get around is word of mouth. Mm-hmm. So, tell your friends about how good our podcast is, because it's great.
Yeah.
Ding! So on to recommendations. Mine's kind of lackluster this week because I haven't done anything. Like all I did was.
Don't worry, mine can carry the weight of yours.
But I have a recommendation. It's this anime I just started watching today called Chihayafuru, which is about this kind of like combination of a crossword puzzle and like a matching memory game. Uh-huh. And it's like presented entirely as a sports anime, and that sounds like the most boring shit in the world, but it's like really fucking good and sweet and like really good, and I'm looking forward to watching more of it. And I mean, I'm only 2 episodes in, so I can't say like too much about how good it is, but like it's really cute. I really like the intro, which is all. I mean, it doesn't really say much about the plot or the characters or anything, but like I like it. It's good. Mm-hmm. But yeah, so Chihayafuru.
Cool. I had a life-changing experience the other night.
Was it?
When Roswell and I decided to watch a movie together,
is this...
Yes.
Is this... Yeah.
So I think he probably Googled something like the craziest movies ever. And he came up with something called Vampire's Kiss, which is a movie that stars Nicolas Cage, and it's probably his best performance ever because it takes his like absolutely crazy like off the wall like acting style, you know, that is just so over the top, and uses it to its best ability. It's called like a dark comedy, but I would almost classify it as like a sort of like self-aware art film. I don't want to give anything away about it other than it is kind of about vampires. As a content warning, it does have like rape and suicide themes in it. So if you're sensitive to those things, I probably wouldn't watch it. But otherwise, it is just the most absurd. It's like, just like absurdist, like film, you know, it's incredible. It is absolutely incredible. So that's my recommendation.
I'll have to check it out.
It is so crazy.
So yeah, this has been Fearbaiting. I can be found on Twitter at Chihayafuru or chihasatanaka.tumblr.com.
You can find me at bramblepelt.tumblr.com or on Twitter at Blair Kitsch.
And this has been Fearbaiting, everyone. I'm Luna.
I'm Blair.
I almost said I'm Blair. I need some fucking sleep. And remember,
you can put a fucked up guy anywhere.
Go read a fucking book, you nerds. Good night.
Good night.